I'd like to share a little with you about a wonderful supplement called beta-glucan. Beta-glucan is the most powerful immune enhancer known to science, including both prescription and non-prescription. It's a vital part of a good supplement program, and there are many benefits in taking beta-glucan. It strengthens our immune system. It has anti-tumor activity. It helps to normalize our blood fats. It heals your skin, and it supports normal blood sugar and insulin levels. So what exactly is beta-glucan? Well, it's a polysaccharide, a chain of glucose molecules found in foods like yeasts, oats, barley, and mushrooms. We consume it every time we eat these foods. However, we don't consume enough of it in our daily diets in order to reap its excellent benefits. Now, scientists have known about BG for decades. They knew it was a food constituent that was abundant in certain foods, but it was very difficult to extract and purify. It has not been until recent years that scientists have been able to formulate a way to produce it affordably and effectively. Around 1999, because of our ever-changing technology, scientists succeeded in producing less expensive beta-glucan from oats and brewer's yeast after the beer was brewed. Well, this gave a use to the tons of yeast that the beer brewing industry had just been throwing away after they brewed the beer. It made it possible to offer quality beta-glucan at an affordable and reasonable price. Now, true beta-glucan products are inexpensive. Currently, yeast glucan is the least expensive, and mushroom glucan is the most expensive. But you need to be cautious of products that sound good and offer misleading advertising. If you do an internet search for beta-glucan, you're going to find numerous results for high-priced and weak beta-glucan that claims to be the best and the only one that really works. When buying beta-glucan, you want to find the best, most reliable brand you can at the best price. It needs to state the actual amount of glucan in each capsule. It needs to state that it contains at least 200 milligrams of actual beta-glucan. Now, this is not the same thing as stating it contains 200 milligrams of beta-glucan extract, which is actually only 100 milligrams of actual glucan. Now, don't pay more than $9.95 for 60 200 milligram capsules. The supplement market has an abundance of frauds, so be careful so you're not misled. So the question now becomes, how much should you take, right? Well, an effective dosage of beta-glucan is 200 milligrams a day. This is the amount taken generally for immunity and to lower one's cholesterol. If a person is using this to treat cancer, diabetes, or another serious condition, it is recommended that you take 400 milligrams a day for a year and then drop back down to 200 milligrams a day. It can be taken with prescription drugs and medications, but it's always a good idea to tell your doctor what supplements you are taking. In fact, it's been shown to enhance the actions of many drugs. It has no known side effects, and the FDA classified it as GRAS, generally recognized as safe. Beta-glucan is the very best and the most powerful immune enhancer known to science. All of the reasons why it strengthens and benefits our immune system are not known, but they are certain facts that we do know. In our body are macrophages, large white blood cells which destroy bacteria, dead and dying cells, mutated cells, and other dangerous invaders in the bloodstream. These white blood cells are the most important thing in our immune system, and studies have proven that beta-glucan strengthens and activates these amazing cells. It is the so-called energy drink for these cells that makes them more effective in defeating and destroying all things that don't belong in our system. Taking beta-glucan is an excellent way to ensure you your children, and your pets are in the best possible health. Numerous clinical studies on beta-glucan have been done all over the world at well-known research facilities, and the results have been published in some of the top scientific journals. The results all supported and proved the same thing. They know that beta-glucan is a safe, natural, effective, cheap product that has no known side effects, and it is the most potent immune booster known. Bottom line, there is nothing that does more to boost your immune system than beta-glucan. Beta-glucan helps in the fight against tumors and has anti-tumor activity. There have been many studies, approximately 2 decades worth, done that support this statement. In all studies, the mice were given the true 1-3 configuration of BG, whether it be from mushrooms, fungi, yeast, oat, or barley. In all of the various studies, it showed that the mice on a beta-glucan regimen had either reduced tumor activity, or more impressively, their cancer cells were eradicated. The studies had many findings in which tumor cells were reduced or destroyed. Lung cancer growth was measurably inhibited. Sarcoma 190 and MCSC1, fibrosarcoma tumors were restrained, and even lymphoma cells were detained. In one study, tumor weights were reduced 72 to 99% in only 30 days with no other treatment. The Japanese government even granted a patent, and the number is JP10-287-284, and this happened in 1998 for using beta-glucan generally, which inhibits tumor growth by activating natural killer cells. The University of Louisville in Kentucky did a review of the many beta-glucan studies. They suggested in this review to use a beta-glucan as cancer therapy in humans in 1999 due to the extensive research done on animals. In a study done at the Ishogen Research Center in Japan, beta-glucan caused the peritoneal macrophages, which attack tumors, to greatly and strongly multiply in mice. They said that there is no reason that the same results won't be present in humans. You see, it all ties back to the fact that beta-glucan helps the immune system, and it helps strengthen the cells in our body that fight the enemy. Beta-glucan helps lower your cholesterol. It is used in the Cornerstone program for high cholesterol, where you take it with beta-sitosterol, soy isoflavones, Google lipids, and flax oil. If you're interested in lowering your cholesterol, check out CholestRx, which contains the levels of beta-glucan, beta-sitosterol, soy isoflavones in the amounts you need. Now, it's recommended that you take the CholestRx with 1 to 2 grams of flax oil, which is a product we offer, and 25 milligrams of Google lipids. Be sure to keep the flax oil refrigerated. Now, it's been proven in numerous clinical studies and trials that beta-glucan does indeed lower bad cholesterol levels, and it even raises the good cholesterol levels. In one study at Syracuse University in New York, 71 men and women with hypocholesteremia were given various combinations of low-fat diets with and without oat beta-glucan supplements. The participants on glucan lowered their cholesterol up to 17%, and most of them even raised their levels of beneficial high-density cholesterol. In a study done at the University of Ottawa, the participants taking the beta-glucan lowered the LDL cholesterol with no change in their diet or exercise. In all studies done with or without adjustments in diet and exercise, it was shown that beta-glucan lowers one's overall cholesterol levels as well as the bad cholesterol levels. Now, a study was done to try and discover the actual metabolic mechanisms by which beta-glucan lowers blood fats. They discovered it increased the secretion of bile acids in the gallbladder, which are important in keeping cholesterol and triglycerides at healthy levels. It has also been shown to help lower blood pressure, blood lipid levels, and blood fats, as well as improve cardiovascular risk. Why use expensive statin drugs to reduce your cholesterol that may or may not be safe for your health when you can battle your cholesterol with a natural, safe alternative such as beta-glucan? There are many other benefits of taking beta-glucan. Topical application of beta-glucan can greatly benefit the skin, especially the face. It allows the skin to rejuvenate itself, and it has been shown to heal wounds and reduce aging and wrinkles of the skin. It has amazing effects on our sugar levels and diabetes. In one study, people were given oral beta-glucan with their regular meals. In only 3 days, insulin levels fell an incredible 26% due to the fact that their cells were responding more efficiently to the normal production of insulin. Their glucose levels dropped 12% as well. It's important to take if you want to avoid blood sugar and insulin disorders. Now, it's also excellent for treating these problems if you already have them. In one study, beta-glucan was shown to help those battling HIV. The patients began taking beta-glucan, and 85% of them reported an increased sense of well-being with regard to their symptoms. In another study, it was proven to reduce the effects of nuclear damage in a study done in Belgium at the Center for Nuclear Energy in 1998. It also has been determined through various studies that beta-glucan can even heal gastric ulcers, enhance the ability for blood to clot normally, and to be effective against tuberculosis. Well, as you can see, there are many great reasons to add beta-glucan to your supplement program. The benefits of beta-glucan are continually being investigated, and new uses for it will continue to be discovered. It is a truly wonderful substance that is found naturally in our everyday food. It should be one of the most important supplements you take for a long and healthy life. For more information about beta-glucan, you can visit capefearnaturals.com.